So with the barbell back squat, you're placing the bar on your back, low or high bar, personal preference. Feet are parallel to unrack the bar. Get that upper back nice and tight. Keep everything tight as you step back into your ideal squat stance. We are working pause reps here. So at the bottom of your squat, you're gonna hit a nice 1 second pause. At the top, big breath in. Pull the bar down into your back, sit into your squat, full pause. 1, strong stand back up. Big breath in. Pause, strong stand up. Now if you are at home with no barbell, you can do a dumbbell goblet squat. Also with that pause. Full pause at the bottom, stand it up. Full pause, 1. And you can increase the reps here depending on the weight of your dumbbell. So with the barbell RDL, you want your feet about hip width apart. You can slightly flare your toes outward. With the RDL, we start the movement from the top. So we start from the top, hips reach back, keep that barbell riding against your legs, nice neutral spine, strong stand back up. We're gonna work an eccentric tempo here. 3, 2, 1, to your range of motion, strong stand up. You want to take the bar as far down your shins as you can while you maintain that neutral spine. For some of you, this might be right past the knee, like this. Others may be able to take the bar lower. Whichever range of motion you're working with, keep that nice neutral spine, flat back, feeling your hamstrings and your glutes. 3-second eccentric tempo. Now, if you are at home, you can work the same variation with dumbbells. So feet about hip width apart, hips reach back, slow eccentric, strong stand up. Hips reach back, feel that hammy glute stretch. You can increase the reps depending on the weight of your dumbbells. So with the barbell hip thrust, you want to think to be fast off the floor, reach that full hip extension, strong lockouts, all reps. At the lockout, you want to think to have your ribs down or your ribs to your hips. Strong core, you can think to flex your core. We're going to work resets here where you come to that full dead stop, fast off the floor, squeeze, full lockout. Always aim for that full hip extension. Now, if you are at home with no barbell, you can do a banded, higher rep dumbbell hip thrust. Band above the knees, pushing the knees out against that band. Full hip extension at the top, squeeze your butt. You can increase the reps to 20+ reps. So with the dumbbell goblet squat, you're standing in your squat stance. You're holding the dumbbell at your chest. You're gonna sit deep into your squat, strong stand up. Think to spread the floor with your feet so your entire foot is driving flat and strong into the floor, keeping your torso as upright as you can. Core nice and strong. Strong stand up. So with the 30-30-30 seated abduction, your first set of 30, you're gonna be at the edge of your seat, hinging forward. You can hold onto the machine in front of you, drive the knees out. 30 controlled reps here. Then you're gonna lower the weight some and do 30 upright reps, sitting upright. You can stay at the edge of your seat. 30 reps. And then you're going to lean back into 30 reps. So 30 of each variation. Get that full range of motion, control your reps. If you are at home with no seated abduction machine, you can do the same movement with a band. So your first set of 30, you're gonna hinge forward. Feet can be about hip width apart. Drive the knees out. You can lean your feet out to the sides. 30 reps leaning forward. Control your reps, get good range of motion here. Then you'll go 30 upright reps. And then you'll lean back, 30 reps leaning back. Burn out those glutes. The cable kickback, you'll have your ankle cuff around that working leg ankle. We're gonna do the scoop method to where you start with that bottom knee bent and your working leg knee bent. Kick straight back, hit that full hip extension at the top and a nice squeeze. Keep that core strong for minimal movement through that torso. We're focusing on that working glute. Now you can kick straight back and keep your hips square, or you can slightly externally rotate that back hip and turn that foot outward. Whichever way that you feel more glute, work it that way. You're gonna work sets of 15 reps here. Keep the tempo controlled, working that scooping method. In and scoop, straight out and squeeze. 15 reps on each leg. Now, if you are at home with no cable set up, you can do the same movement with a band. So we're still scooping, just place your foot at the edge of that band, hit that squeeze at the top. You can go 15 plus reps on each leg. So with the cable lateral kickback, you have the ankle cuff on this back working foot. You're hinging forward a little bit, that foot reaches behind and then it reaches out and back. You want your foot flexed and your toe facing down as you kick back and reach laterally. You should feel this top of the glute here. We're gonna go 15 reps on each leg. If you're at home with no cable, you can do the same movement with a band. You'll place the band around your ankle, start it behind your leg, drive it out. Same technique, flex that foot, flare the toe down towards the floor. We're working that upper outer glute here. 15 plus reps on each leg.